Okay, so me and Hayden, we are heading to this area where we're hoping to find some hognose snakes, which would be a lifer for both of us. But I mean, we could find quite a few other species of snake as well. We just saw a dead yellow-bellied racer on the road that would have been a really nice looking adult. And then we could also maybe find some box turtles, which would be cool, but we're just gonna get out here. We got some clouds coming in. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. We'll kind of just have to see how it goes, but hopefully we have a good night of herping ahead of us. Alright, well, we have arrived and we're just gonna start flipping, walking. Hopefully we will find something soon, but we saw a few more DORs on the way here, which is sad, but there's grasshoppers everywhere, but we're just gonna get looking. Alright, so Hayden just found like the smallest ornate box turtle in existence. This thing is tiny. Holy smokes. Can I hold him? Oh my gosh. It's so cute. He weighs like nothing. Oh my goodness. I've seen a whole bunch of little lizards over here. I hadn't seen one. We're kind of just splitting up a little bit and covering as much ground as possible. But Hayden just found this little guy. Wow, nice spot. Man. I want to get a few pictures just because of how small he is, and then we will let it go on its way. Alright, so we got some bad lighting, of course, because of this big storm rolling in. But just got Hognose right here. Let's go. Man, he is feisty. Flattening his head and just hissing like that. Man. Probably gonna get bitten, but I'm just gonna grab him and get him out of here before he can escape into the bush too easily. Man, why is he scaring me so bad? Alright, that was probably bad filming. But, oh, let's go. Here this little guy is. Gonna get it situated a little bit better and get some pictures. Oh, let's go. Alright, so yeah, terrible lighting to get any decent pictures, but yeah, he's just being dramatic. I mean, started to play dead. But we'll just move him back off this sand patch. Of course, I mean, he was normal for a little bit before he started to play dead, so that's fine. But I mean, I guess it's cool we get to see both. But I'm just gonna set it back in the bush, kind of where it was, so it's hiding a little bit. And once we leave, he'll be alive again. And yeah, so we're gonna leave that dramatic hognose on its way, and we're gonna keep on looking. Alright, so I was walking along in here and I saw a snake just dart off. I couldn't see it very well. It was either a really dark colored yellow-bellied racer, or it was either a really dull patterning and fast hognose. But I barely got a look at it. It was just at the bottom of the grass. And then I called Hayden over, I shot a snake, and on his way here he found two more box turtles. This one looks like he's had a little bit of damage done to it. But another tiny box turtle, not quite as small, but two more.
This is the third small one, I think. I saw another one, but it went back into its burrow.
Yeah. So we've seen one hognose, another snake that escaped, and three box turtles and one more that's escaped. But the lighting, of course, as I said, is really bad with these clouds and whatever. And then it's also kind of trippy because there's grasshoppers absolutely everywhere, and a lot of the ways, one of the best ways for finding where the snakes are in here is by kind of being able to listen. But with the grasshoppers jumping everywhere, it makes it a little bit harder. But I mean, it seems like the stuff is definitely out. Hayden's got the eyes for the turtles apparently, and I'm finding the snakes, so we're just gonna try to keep that going. Alright guys, Hayden almost stepped on this rattlesnake. Where is it?
It's right over there.
Oh, I see it. There we go. Oh, let's go. You were a few feet from that guy. Nice find. I'm just gonna try to move it with the snake stick to get it out close to the railroad so we can get a better look at it. Oh man. Awesome, dude. Yeah, I heard that as soon as you're like, oh, let's go. Been wanting to find one of these guys for so long. And we got 2 lifers in one day. The hognose and this rattlesnake. So, you want to film real quick? So I mean, this is my first time like actually needing a snake stick for a venomous snake. So I mean, we're just going to try to be careful here. And I'm just going to try to get it into a better spot.
He's going crazy right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him for trying to get big. Yeah, as you can tell, I mean, I'm not used to this. I mean, there's a good chance we'll try to cut some of this video out. Keeping an eye out for other snakes along the way, just in case there's another one. Awesome, dude. Let's go. Rattlesnake, baby. Man, I wanted to find one of these guys for a while. Take the camera. Man, I do wish we had better lighting, but this guy is probably just a little over 2 feet, and looks pretty nice. That patterning towards the top is pretty good, and then a little bit more bland towards the end, but man, absolutely gorgeous snake. Try to get some pictures, and then we will let it on its way. Super stoked. Alright, we got the good enough pictures I think we're going to get with this lighting at least. And we're just going to put it back into the grass so it's not too close to, so it's not too close to the tracks. And this is a good reminder for us, just like we gotta always just keep our eyes open. But man, look at that snake. Alright, just gonna set it here, leave it alone, and we're gonna keep on looking. Alright, kind of little box turtle down there. Dirty looking, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. Alright, another box turtle, covered in dirt. Nice underside though. Just gonna leave him there. Another rattlesnake. This one wouldn't have, I only found it because I could hear it all of a sudden start rattling in the bush that I was pretty close to. Just a little guy down there. Gonna try to get it out real quick. Oh, there you go. I think you can. He's a feisty one though. There he is. Try not to let him get in the... Man. Alright, we might just let him go because he's getting back in there. Actually, this one is a lighter color. I kind of still want to try to maybe get a few pictures. But only if we can get it back out of there. Awesome. 2 rattlesnakes. Oh, this is so sick. Alright, so it might be really hard to hear me with the wind. But Hayden spotted this hognose. It's actually a really good spot, man. He's been a little feisty. But yeah, we just found it right down there close to the railroad tracks, up in the sand right under a bush. But don't bite me. I think I'm just gonna have to get bit here. These guys, they do put on a pretty good display that, like, even though I know it's not gonna hurt, like, because they're as big as a garter snake, I still get a little bit spooked to pick them up. But I think it was just like right here, right? Oh yeah, it was just right in there. But yeah, so second hognose, a nice looking guy right here. I'm just gonna let it go and keep on looking, but we'll see because it's getting really windy, pretty stormy. Got another box turtle right down here. Kind of slowing down. Like I'm not thinking we're gonna find too much more because of the storm coming, but honestly, who knows? We might try doing some road cruising in a little bit. Just because, one, we don't have the best flashlights, which we should have thought of a little bit better, and then just because it's a little bit hard to hear and see stuff with all the wind blowing the grass like crazy. But yeah, box turtle number 7, I believe. All right, we were walking along this little trail here, and bullsnake crossing right in front of us. And these guys are always cool. I mean, as much as finding other species, new ones is fun. Out of the snakes I've caught the most, bull snakes is still really fun to catch. Man, so I guess we'll probably just still try to cruise it a little bit, because even though it's windy, it's still a pretty warm air temperature. So we're gonna try that. And there's another train. Oh. I haven't seen a passenger train in a while. But, do you want any pictures, or should we just let them go? Alright, yeah, so we're just going to let it go. Pretty sweet. So, 3 snake species and 1 turtle species for the day. And who knows, maybe we'll find even more.